video, Charlie and I were on our road trip in Michigan, but we headed home to Florida for about a week before hitting the road again for this trip, which is going to be about a month long. We saw some beautiful waterfalls on our 11-hour drive into Kentucky again. This time we wanted to make it to Smith's Grove, where we were going to stay at another historic bed and breakfast, which dates all the way back to 1857. The Rocky Hill Inn used to serve the L&N Railroad. Mr. Jim and Miss Janelle are the sweet couple who own this bed and breakfast, and they were eager to share their hobbies and their history with us. And we could not believe that spring was blooming so beautifully all around us when just a few weeks ago there was snow everywhere on our last trip to Kentucky. And even though the train runs right by the building, we didn't really get disturbed by it, although they do provide earplugs if you need them.
LEDs on them and everything. That's cool.
That is so neat.
Yeah, this one's called Antoinette's Bakery.
Wow.
Got some Christmas theme
And
going
all
on.
the little goodies inside,
Dang.
all the little foods and everything are all handmade.
Wow. I just find it interesting that some of these houses have been here for so long. These barns and land has been in families for generations and generations, and these people are rooted in here. And it's just interesting to feel so attached to a place that you would, like, your whole life revolves around this land.
It's an hour wait.
For Cracker Barrel?
Can't do it. But check out that schoolie.
One day.
One day, guys. We have some plans.
One day.
Wish we could go meet them. The next morning, Charlie and I made our 7-hour drive towards Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Good morning. We are at our hotel in Milwaukee. Charlie went to go get some laundry from the car, and we're gonna do some laundry real quick. He actually got done at 9 this morning, which was great time for the job. So we're going to probably let him take a nap and rest for a little bit. I'm going to go to the gym, and then we will go explore a little bit of Milwaukee later tonight. We are about to head to the Milwaukee Public Market, which is kind of like, is that in Portland or Washington?
It's kind of Seattle.
Oh, Seattle area. It's kind of like the one in Seattle. It was modeled after that one. And they're supposed to have a lot of good eats and like small bites, maybe like a pretzel with some cheese, which is sort of the Milwaukee experience, I think. So we're gonna see what we can find and then have actual dinner a little bit later with some of the people that we came with. They found a really awesome Mexican styled restaurant that I think we're gonna check out tonight. So we're gonna see what we can find in Milwaukee.
Food. Whatever it is, food.
The Milwaukee Public Market is located in the historic 3rd Ward neighborhood. It is designed after the Pike's Place Market in Seattle, Washington, and it's named one of the top public markets in the United States. While it has a lot of local artisans and ethnic merchants, some of the top vendors are the Cares Chocolate Company, which has been making their chocolate in Milwaukee since the 1930s, and the St. Paul's Fishing Company. After trying a lot of yummy food, Charlie and I noticed some signs of beaver activity, and we were really hoping to see some while we were in Wisconsin, so we pulled over and searched the area, and we got to see their dam and 2 very cute little beavers. On our last night in Wisconsin, we went for a little dinner and movie date night. We saw The Lost City, which was so funny. And by the time we got back to our hotel, the weather had changed. It was a lot colder and snow was starting to fall. This was the most snow that we had seen flurrying down like this. We saw a lot of snow covering the ground in Michigan, but we didn't see any falling. So this was a really special night for us. And when we woke up in the morning, there was salt and snow everywhere. Good morning. It is our last day in Wisconsin. We are going to be leaving for Minnesota tomorrow. So we're going to go get some breakfast and probably rest a little bit. I'm sure Charlie's tired from working the last few days. And maybe
go see some wildlife.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
We did get to see some beavers yesterday, and Charlie's been researching that they have elk in Minnesota. I don't think we'll get to see them, but it is cool to kind of know what is around. I did not think we would see the beavers that we saw last night, so that was pretty neat. Got to see their little dam.
It was very cool.
And Charlie had a pretty good pun. Do you want to share it? You want to share your pun? It was so funny. No? I'll share it. He doesn't want me to tell it, but it was pretty good. We'll see if you guys laugh.
We can cut this. This is garbage. We're
in Kenosha area, so he said, those beavers were almost a Kenosha. Pretty good. Before leaving Wisconsin, we went to breakfast at the Mad Rooster Cafe, which had amazing reviews and a very long line. I'm so glad that Charlie reserved a table for us early because this was the best breakfast that we had ever had. It was so good. And then we made our way to Minnesota.